You didn't have to cut me off. Like that. I got you, homie.
Let's go.
Hey, what's up, gamers? Welcome back to my channel where I bring you the best and the funniest content on gaming. In today's video, I'm going to show you my top 10 picks for the funniest games of all time. These are the games that made me laugh so hard that I almost choked on my Doritos. So buckle up, grab your snacks and get ready for some hilarious gaming moments. Goat Simulator 3 is a game made to have fun with wonky physics and bugs. You play as a goat and completely terrorize the unfortunate souls who claim the same space you're sharing. You can latch your tongue onto objects that send you spiraling through the air, headbutt people off of roofs, change your form into other various creatures, and a lot more. This is a large playground that lets you do whatever you want and have some laughs along the way, plus it can now be enjoyed with friends. High on Life is a game created by Justin Roiland, who has had a hand in plenty of comedy shows, but is best known these days for Rick and Morty. This game is essentially a long episode of that show without Rick there to insult you. You earn various weapons along the way that will talk to you, and they, as well as the other alien life around you, have the same mannerisms you would see in the show. If you are into this kind of humor, you will find well more than enough to keep you laughing. Portal 2's humor comes from its two main robotic characters, GLaDOS and Wheatley. The former is a cruel, sarcastic genius that will regularly insult you, while the other is a dim-witted idiot that takes control of GLaDOS' body and, eventually, the entire Aperture Science facilities. You will be using portals and solving plenty of puzzles with these two, making you laugh with their banter along the way. If you have a friend, there is also a cooperative campaign that is just as funny. Saints Row is funny because, on the surface, it appears to be a game about hitting people with a giant purple dildo. But in fact, when you delve deeper, you realize it is a game about becoming president of the United States, committing insurance fraud, repelling an alien invasion, and hitting people with a giant purple dildo. Rockstar Games are no strangers to bringing unique comedy to the table. This especially rings true for its academic-centric video game Bully. We get to tag along with Jimmy, a mischievous teenager who's been sent to an academy to straighten up. During your time there, you'll stand up to bullies and wreak havoc on the school.
It has also come to my attention that you are a filthy, dirty, foul-mouthed, awful little vandal.
South Park has been a comedy gem ever since it first made its way onto television in 1997. And throughout the years, it's only gotten more unique. South Park. Stick of Truth takes the series' classic sense of humor and transforms it into the video game world, featuring a strong story that feels authentic to the show. This game is absolutely a must for South Park fans everywhere. Focusing on our iconic 4th grader cast, we join them on an adventure to save South Park in this fantasy-centric story. Whether you're a fan of the show or not, you're sure to be glued to South Park. The Stick of Truth for hours on end. Utterly Silly in Nature, Untitled Goose Game, is a relaxing puzzle game that makes time fly by. You play as a mischievous goose who plays silly tricks on the people living in a quiet English village. With its low-poly graphics and relaxing soundtrack, this is a perfect comedic cozy game. This game stands out because it captures an intriguing story without any words being said. Through our mere tricks as a goose, it conveys a light-hearted, simple, and somehow impactful story. Overall peace is never an option for anyone that crosses our path in Untitled Goose Game. The classic LucasArts adventure game Sam and Max Hit the Road is widely recognized as one of the pinnacles of comedy in gaming, but the Sam and Max games developed by Telltale Games should not be overlooked. Telltale's episodic series debuted in 2006 and concluded in 2010 with the final episode of The Devil's Playhouse. The Goat game is funny because you're a goat clip-clopping around a glitchy urban environment ruining barbecues, destroying museums and licking passing trucks. It's also funny because Swedish developer Coffee Stain Studios made it as a joke and never actually meant to release it, but it did, and now more than 2.5 million people have played. Fall Guys. Ultimate Knockout was a surprise hit when it came out in the summer of 2020. The addicting battle royale gameplay and the ridiculous title characters made the game a big success for streamers and a delight for gamers of all ages. The best thing about the comedy of Fall Guys is that it largely comes organically from the players themselves. The guys are so clumsy to control and can get hurled across the screen in so many unpredictable ways that hilarious situations will happen without any prior planning from the developers. It can get competitive, but even players who lose usually laugh. And that's it for today's video, folks. I hope you enjoyed watching the top 10 funniest games of all time. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. You can also leave a comment below and let me know which game made you laugh the most. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
खत्म. Bye bye. Tata. Goodbye. गया.